Hello again, guys, and welcome to my final video of 2022. And today we're going to be looking at the films I'm most anticipating for 2023. I just want to say, there are so many films coming out next year, so many to list. And, probably right now, there's probably a whole list scrolling up by me of the list of films I found that are actually coming out next year. There's there's hundreds of films that come out. I got at least 90 of them scrolling by as I speak. And, it's hard to whittle that list down to 10 films. And on top of that, to be in, I'm excited for so many films, but my hype was really heightened by, a trailer coming out. Because a lot of the stuff I want to see, like a Dune 2 doesn't make the list because a trailer's not out yet. And I it's not tangible yet. And these other films at least had some sort of trailer or footage that were tangible enough to make me go, I'm very excited for this. So this list would probably change as the year goes along, because as a new trailer would drop, I'd probably go, that film I'm excited for more than anything. And we'll probably get there, but as of right now, at the end of 2022, this is my list, guys. And before we get into it, please remember to hit that like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification to be notified whenever I drop new videos, especially going into the new year. You gotta stay on top of it. And then in the comments below, what movies are you looking forward to this year? I'm very curious to know what everybody else is anticipating. And without further ado, guys, let's get into my list. All right, number 10, going from 10 to 1 here. Number 10 is 65. I saw the trailer for this not too long ago, and I'm incredibly excited for this. It is Adam Driver in outer space, crash landing on a planet, got to protect this one little girl, and they got to fight off dinosaurs. How freaking cool is that premise? Who knows? These movies could end up being a bunch of crap, but just based on that premise and that trailer, I'm excited for this film, and I will tell everybody to check out this trailer because it looks like a load of fun. All right, number 9 is something I wasn't sure I was going to get excited about, but when I saw the trailer for Knock at the Cabin, a film by M. Night Shyamalan, I was like, okay, you have my attention. And I'm very curious about this premise. I even bought the audiobook on Audible because it's based off of a book, and I've heard some crazy things about this book. Haven't listened to it yet because I'm like, do I want to get that spoiled before I go into this movie? So it's darned if you do, darned if you don't kind of situation. So we'll see, but this trailer is nuts. There's a couple trailers out for it, and the premise alone has me very curious. A bunch of people trying to trap this family, and they're trying to stop the apocalypse. How, why, what are all these reasons? I don't know. All I know is, Dave Bautista's in it. He looks incredible. Rupert Grint from Harry Potter's in it. What's his deal? I'm very curious about this movie. So this is one of those mystery kind of films that who knows where this premise is going to go. And on top of it, it's M. Night Shyamalan, who's probably going to give us a few twists in there. So yeah, sign me up. I'll be there day one. All right, number 8 is Creed 3. It would be a little higher on my list, but I am a little trepidatious about the premise, but still, the trailer looked great. I love Michael B. Jordan, and I love, the guy he's going up against in the ring. He's been in a lot of stuff. Jonathan Majors, there's his name, and, him going up against Creed in the film, against Michael B. Jordan. I want to see that clash. Like I said, that little story element of why Jonathan Majors is his opponent is a little iffy to me, logic-wise, but maybe it'll play out in the movie and make sense and work, so there's that. But I thought it was a great trailer. It got me hyped. The fight scenes in Creed are usually really, really good, and, if those can deliver, I'll be satisfied, but I'm pretty sure Michael B. Jordan's going to give us a great story along with it, and I believe this is his directorial debut as well, so I'll also be there day one. All right, number 7, we've all seen the trailers. We've all criticized them, but number 7 is the Super Mario Brothers movie. Everybody's giving Chris Pratt crap for his Mario voice, but you guys, when you see the movie, you'll probably forget about it. You'll be so into his version of Mario that you're going to forget about all this crap, giving him, flack for his Mario voice, when it's like, whatever, guy. You want him to be the stereotypical Mario for 90 minutes. No, we don't need that for 90 straight minutes. So I'm fine with it. I think they assembled a really good cast. The animation looks awesome, and I think it'll be a visual spectacle at the least. I'm very excited to see this and see what kind of other video game nods in there they got, for the Mario, Donkey Kong games, all that stuff, and see if they're building a Nintendo universe, which I think they kind of are. But hey, I'm there for this movie. It looks like a load of fun, and again, a day one movie. Everything on this list is a day one movie. All right, number 6 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I love the first movie. The animation, the story, everything about that movie was incredible. It blew me out of the water. I think it came out of left field and it won an Oscar. So here we go. The sequel to this, the best animated film of that year, won an Oscar for it. It's getting a sequel. And while the trailer doesn't give us a whole lot, I at least see enough in it to go, all right, I'm back in with Miles Morales. I'm back in with Gwen Stacy and Peter B. Parker. And let's go off on another adventure with Spider-Man 2099 and more Spider-Man and this crazy multiverse that they've been building. And it's like a part one of a two-part story, apparently. So, hey, sign me up. This looks fun. The animation's supposed to go to a whole other level. Like, they're going to have a bunch of different animation styles. I'm all in. Sign me up. Get me there. Number 5 is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I love Shazam. I'm a big DC Comics fan. So, I love Zachary Levi's portrayal of Shazam, and I think the first movie was another pleasant surprise. I wasn't sure how good it would be, and I was charmed by it. And I think this one's going to have that same level of charm. It looks like it, now you add in Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu as the villains of this. It just looks like it's going to be another fun time, guys. And how could you not? Zachary Levi has just got all the charm in the world, and I'm just excited to see another DC movie that actually looks like it could be pretty good. All right, and at number 4, the crazy man himself is back for the 7th installment of the Mission Impossible franchise. That's it. That's right. The newest installment, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Part 1. It's coming this summer. All these crazy Tom Cruise stunts have led to this. Him jumping off of a hill or mountain, whatever, on a motorcycle. He really did the stunt. Whatever. I'm all in. We know the action's going to be crazy. Christopher McQuarrie's been killing the story, so I feel like we're going to have another great, gripping, thrilling story. And Tom Cruise is going to deliver his end, and the supporting characters are going to deliver. I just feel like this is going to be one of the best action films of the year. And, I've not been let down by this franchise in quite a few films, so, you know what? Give me another one. I want it. All right, number 3, he's back. He's back, guys, after quite a few years. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yep, I wasn't sure what this movie was going to be. I still don't know what this movie's about. None of us really do. The rumors about it being about time travel because Harrison Ford's using, CG to be de-aged for some of the movie, which I just think is the opening of the movie, but I don't know. Maybe it does have something to do with time travel. Maybe it doesn't. Whatever it's about, I don't care. It looks good. The music in this got me with the traditional indie score kind of being slowed down and bombastic. I am all in. Harrison Ford for one last time, playing this character. I've always loved the Indiana Jones movies. I've loved 2 out of the 4, and the other 2 are kind of meh. But here's hoping that we get a third really great Indiana Jones. All right, number 2, my favorite filmmaker on the planet, Christopher Nolan's got a movie coming out this summer. It's called Oppenheimer. It's based on a real dude about real events. And he's going to make it in only a way Christopher Nolan can make it. And everybody jokingly said he was going to set off his own atom bomb. Well, he didn't quite go that far. He did recreate like one of the initial tests for the atom bomb, which sounds nuts. And he did it on IMAX cameras. And he's going to push the envelope in terms of his filmmaking and the stunts and stuff that he does in his movies. Story, the method of his storytelling is always interesting. So we'll see. And I love me some Cillian Murphy. And him leading this film, I'm all in. And this is going to have a stacked cast, too. If you've seen the cast list, it's incredible. One of the best casts ever assembled. So hopefully it delivers. And it's the middle of the summer. So this is going to be a big summer movie. But oddly about Oppenheimer, it's a biopic, essentially. So it's going to be this really interesting thing that only Christopher Nolan could probably do, which is sell us a big summer blockbuster that is a biopic about the dude who made the atomic bomb. So I'm there. I'm excited. Christopher Nolan hasn't failed me yet. All right, and my number 1 film, guys, I'm looking forward to if it actually comes out. And yeah, I know it's been moving release dates. It's been all over the place. And I know the star's been a piece of shit, and they've been in the news quite a bit. But I'm hoping this film is actually really good. The rumors are that it is actually a really good film, and hopefully we actually get it. The Flash is one of my favorite DC Comics heroes. Michael Keaton is supposed to be returning as Batman from the 1989 Batman movie, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. It just sounds like the perfect combination of nostalgia and just getting a Flash movie, which I've always wanted. We've had the Flash TV series for years, which I've enjoyed, but a movie on that type of scale is something else. And I just, fingers crossed that it works out. We're going to get a Supergirl in this movie. Who knows what other cameos we may or may not get. who's to say? And I know DC's transitioning from this shared universe into a different rebooted shared universe, which is whatever. Who cares? Right now, let's just be happy with this one movie. And I'm excited to finally just sit down in a theater and check it out. And that's my list for what I'm anticipating for 2023, guys. What about you? Again, I ask you, what is your top 10 films going into 2023, or just whatever films you're excited about? Leave them in the comments below. Did I miss something that you guys are excited about? Let me know. I'm very curious to hear about it. Maybe there's stuff I didn't even know was coming out. Yeah, I'd appreciate that very much. And yeah, this is the last video of the year, guys. So I look forward to whatever my first review is for 2023. I know January is usually a tough month to get through in terms of quality, but we'll get there. And I'm looking forward to going through this journey all over again in 2023 and compiling my list for next year's top 10 and then anticipating 2024. It'll be here before we know it. So, hey, have a good one, everybody. Be safe. And until next year, I'll be seeing you.